A list of foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3 fatty acids are essential nutrients that are needed by every cell in the human body. Adults need at least 500 milligrams of omega-3s per day to maintain strong cells, a healthy heart, brain and nervous system. The main types of omega-3s are called DHA and EPA, which mostly comes from fish and animal sources. The body also needs ALA, which comes from plant-based foods. However, it has to convert this into DHA and EPA and is very poorly converted. In today's video, we will share with you a list of the best foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids, including both animal and plant-based sources. 1. Salmon. Salmon is one of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet and is rich in omega-3s, including DHA and EPA. We highly recommend consuming only wild-caught salmon, as this is the healthiest variety. 100 grams of salmon contains 2,260 milligrams of omega-3 fatty acids. 2. Cod liver oil. If you don't like the taste of fish, you can get cod liver oil in gel capsules to boost your intake of omega-3s. We highly recommend Icelandic virgin cod liver oil, as this is unprocessed and fresh. Many cheap brands of cod liver oil have been heated and processed, which destroys their delicate chains of omega-3s. 1 teaspoon of this generally contains 888 milligrams of omega-3 fatty acids. 3. Mackerel. These small oily fish are another excellent source of omega-3s, vitamin B12 and selenium. We recommend eating these often if you suffer with inflammation, aches and pains. These are generally caught wild and contain 5,134 milligrams of omega-3 fatty acids in 100 grams. 4. Beef liver. Beef liver is another one of the world's greatest superfoods. However, it's important to make sure that this is grass-fed. Grass-fed animal meats are much higher quality and are more nutritious, especially B vitamins, which can reduce stress and anxiety. 100 grams of grass-fed beef liver contains around 609 milligrams of omega-3 fatty acids. 5. Herring. Also known as kippers, herring fish are another wonderful source of omega-3s. These are often eaten smoked in the UK, and 100 grams contains 2,366 milligrams of omega-3 fatty acids. A standard fillet also contains 100% of the recommended daily amount of vitamin D and is extremely high in selenium. 6. Oysters. Shellfish like oysters are packed full of nutrients, especially zinc, which most people are deficient in. They are also loaded with vitamin B12, copper and omega-3 fatty acids and are often eaten raw. 100 grams of oysters contains 435 milligrams of omega-3 fats. 7. Anchovies. These tiny fish are often purchased dried or canned and are used to add flavour to delicious meals and sauces. They are an excellent source of selenium, calcium and niacin and contain 2,113 milligrams of omega-3 fatty acids in 100 grams. 8. Algae. If you are on a plant-based diet or a vegan, then you may struggle to get enough omega-3 fatty acids. The only true plant-based sources of omega-3s are sea kelp, nori, spirulina and chlorella. These are one of the few plant groups that contains the active DHA and EPA which is needed by the body. 100 grams contains around 100 milligrams of EPA and small amounts of DHA omega-3 fatty acids. 9. Krill oil. Many fish oil supplements become rancid easily and are highly processed. If you do wish to take a supplement, we highly recommend Arctic krill oil. 1,000 milligrams of krill oil contains 240 milligrams of omega-3 fatty acids. These are bound to phospholipids, which are easier to absorb in the body. Krill oil also contains astaxanthin, a natural chemical which keeps the oil fresh. 10. Sardines. Sardines are another excellent source of omega-3 fatty acids, including the canned variety. These small fish are very nutrient dense and are rich in vitamin D, selenium and vitamin B12. 100 grams of sardines contains 1,480 milligrams of omega-3 fatty acids. 11. Flaxseed oil. This is one of the best plant-based sources of ALA, a form of omega-3 fatty acids that are very healthy for the body. Remember that ALA has to be converted into EPA and DHA in the body and is very poorly converted, under 10%. Flax seeds contain 7,258 milligrams of plant-based omega-3s in 1 tablespoon. Although this isn't converted very well, it is still very helpful for those on a plant-based diet. 12. Caviar. Caviar are small fish eggs, also known as roe. These are known as a luxury food and are a wonderful source of active omega-3 fatty acids, including DHA and EPA. They contain 6,786 milligrams of omega-3s in 100 grams. 13. Chia seeds. Another plant-based source of ALA omega-3 fats are chia seeds. 1 tablespoon of these contains 2,532 milligrams of omega-3s. 14. Avocados. Although avocados only contain a small amount of omega-3s, around 111 milligrams in 100 grams, they are known as one of the healthiest sources of fat. Avocados have a range of other nutrients such as potassium and magnesium, which work with fatty acids to create excellent health in the body. 15. Hemp seeds. Hemp seeds contain 8,684 milligrams of ALA omega-3 fatty acids in 100 grams. We highly recommend grinding your seeds right before you consume them. This helps your body to absorb their delicate fatty acids and nutrients. 16. Walnuts. Last but not least, walnuts contain 9,080 milligrams of plant-based omega-3s in 100 grams. These are some of the healthiest nuts and are rich in nutrients yet low in oxalates. These nuts are less likely to form kidney stones than almonds. If you do consume lots of nuts, we highly recommend drinking freshly squeezed lemon juice in water daily to help lower the risk of oxalate stones in the body. As you can see, there are many excellent foods that you can eat to boost your intake of essential omega-3 fatty acids. EPA and DHA are readily available in oily fish and can quickly be used by the body to form cell membranes and strengthen the brain and heart. ALA is found in the plant-based foods that we mentioned today. This is a powerful antioxidant which protects the body from free radical damage. It also binds to unhealthy heavy metals in the body in order to detoxify them. Try eating a mixture of these healthy foods throughout the week and you will begin to notice subtle changes in health over time. The omega-3s will begin to form healthier, stronger cell membranes in the body, giving you more energy and wellness. The omega-3s are also highly anti-inflammatory and will reduce pain, swelling and pockets of inflammation. If you wish to take a supplement, one of the best forms are Arctic krill oil capsules, which stay fresh for longer than regular fish oils. Virgin cod liver oil is also very easy to take in soft gel capsules, but always keep this refrigerated. To go into more depth and learn more about the health benefits of omega-3 fatty acids, be sure to select our omega-3s playlist at the end. Thank you very much for listening. A like is always appreciated, and remember to subscribe and tap the bell for more healthy videos. I wish you great health, wealth and happiness.